Lucy. We're going to talk with you tonight about the most important thing you need to know as a pet owner. I've been a practicing veterinarian for about 30 years, and we work in the health and wellness industry as well as the pet care industry, because my feeling is that both the pets and people can profit from some of the same things, and we get a lot of gratification out of how things transpire as far as both pets and people living better qualities of life. But I was talking with Scott Minson and Darcy Phillips, probably two of the most incredible dog trainers that I've ever met, a couple of days ago, and we were talking about we were talking about the main reason that pets lose their lives. And it's not parvovirus, it's not hit by cars, it's not accidental poisonings, it's not even old age or age-related problems. The biggest problem that we can see in the pet industry that causes pets to lose their life is bad behavior. If the pet and the rest of the two-legged pack cannot figure out a way to get along with each other, the pet typically suffers either by adoption and or by euthanasia, depending on what the indiscretion it was that occurred. If in particular pets bite multiple people, usually public health is involved, and there's a very, very distinct number of times that the pet gets to misbehave in that arena before ultimately the pet pays the price, not the owner, for their poor decisions. So, what is involved and why do you want to train your pet? Well, really, truly, if we talk about it the way that we should talk about it, pet training is not training for the pet, it's training for the owner. If you look at the way the pets behave, if you watch them in nature, or you watch the National Geographics about the wild dog packs or the wolf packs, it's very, very apparent that the pet and the pet's immediate pack understand their functions like a well-trained SEAL team, and you can see that they function that way. You can see that they know exactly what their role is, how they fit in the pack, and what to do. The problem becomes when they try to understand us erratic, emotional, inconsistent human beings and the behavior that we have. For example, it's really cute when the little puppy growls and plays rough with us, and when we kind of wrestle with them and we see them kind of and growl back at us, we think that's pretty cute. Then ultimately 2 years later, when they're biting our fingers off, rough playing, we don't think it's so cute. We think it's really cute when they lay in the bed as puppies. And then 4 years later, when they're kicking us out of the bed as a Great Dane, we don't think it's so cute. We tend to think it's really cute when new people come in the house and the dog stands in front and kind of looks like he's asserting himself and moving forward, and then pretty quick when the new intruder into the pack space starts to get bitten and or snapped at because of the dog's natural response, then the dog ultimately gets disciplined or punished, and for the dog that's extremely, extremely confusing. And so that's where their behavioral vices start to come from, is because it's pretty obvious that they can't understand this erratic, almost always evolving, changing behavioral landscape that we force them into. So, of all the things that you need to do as a good loving pet owner, certainly good diet, certainly good preventative medicine, certainly sterilization if you don't want puppies, all of those things translate into a better quality of life for the pet, and probably for you as well. But the most important thing you can do for your pet as a good loving owner, or as somebody who's considering being a new loving owner for a pet, is absolutely positively seek out somebody who's good at behavioral counseling. Lucy and I actually attend with Mom, Chris, we attend behavioral classes, not because I don't have a good understanding of some of the things working 30 years in this industry, but because we feel like there is value to coaching, and that's a bigger concept that we'll cover at another time. But for right now, and for hopefully the upcoming future, you can get more pet tips. Lucy has actually decided to design a new pet page, and we put some information on the link to this. Dr. Terry and Lucy is Lucy's new fan page or pet page, and we will give you really good information about how to handle pets. We're actually going to even post some things about how supplementation plays into overall pet health and how you might be able to avoid things like aspirin or other drugs that you're using for your pet to suppress inflammation or pain by using some natural alternatives. For right now, this is Dr. Terry Silkman. Our job, if we can, is to help you live your life in sixth gear at 60 and beyond. For Lucy and her individuals, that's maybe at 15 or beyond. We'll catch you next time. Hope you have a great day.